Hello, trust cultivators. Welcome to week one of Summer of Trust, creating environments where trust flourishes. As you know, this week our theme is create safety. And one of the best opportunities we have to do that is when someone brings us bad news. I'm sure you've been there before. Think of times where maybe you've dropped the ball with a client, your team has missed a big deadline, a new project that you launched sort of failed miserably. You can think of any number of times when someone has to bring you bad news. Remember, our overarching big idea this week is people cannot feel safe when they're busy protecting themselves from the environment around them. So here's a few ways that we can create safety when people bring us bad news. First, we want to replace fear with safety. Fear is the enemy of trust. So think about what might people be fearful about when they bring you bad news? They're fearful of your reaction. Are you going to explode? Are you going to get angry? They're fearful of what your perception of them will be. Will you think less of them? Will you think they're not as competent as they should be? Will you think they're careless? And they're also fearful of the ramifications of what this mistake or bad news may mean for them. You know, maybe it might limit their growth opportunities or remove them from being in consideration for those choice project assignments when the next one comes along. So, knowing what they might be fearful of, we need to remove the source of that fear. A good way that we can do that is to regulate our reaction. Knowing that they might be afraid that we're going to fly off the handle, we should moderate our tone, try to be as calm as we can, be respectful to the other person, moderate our reactions. That will help lower the temperature of when someone brings you bad news. Another good strategy is to replace negative feedback with offers to help. So rather than going into immediate problem-solving mode, trying to dissect what happened, why it happened, who's at fault, jump to how can I help? Offers to help. How can I best partner with you for us to correct this situation? What can I do to help move this forward? So that's a good strategy there. Replace negative feedback with offers to help. Finally, it's really helpful to use inclusive language. Use we language rather than me language. So rather than saying, I'm super upset about this, this is going to make me look bad, I can't believe this happened, focus on inclusive language. Get on the same side of the table with your partner. What are we going to do about this? How can we best approach this? What ideas do you have for how we can correct the situation? So I think by remembering what are people fearful about and then looking to reduce those sources of fear, regulating our reactions, replacing negative or critical feedback with offers to help, and using inclusive language are all ways that we can make it safe for people to bring us bad news. I'm eager to hear your thoughts and reactions. Feel free to share in the discussion forum what other ways you handle people bringing you bad news, and we will learn together. Until next time, bye-bye.